Güzel Kıbrıs'ım, ben sana aşığım. Sınırları kaldırın, şarkıları çaldırın. Narixmen da sinora, nazismen oli mazi.
Pesme o miru najbolje mogu da dočaraju oni koji nose ožiljke rata. Negde iza horizonta nalazi se grad Larnaka, u kome je odrastao Hasan Ulel. Njegova porodica bila je među desetinama hiljada ljudi koji su morali da pobegnu iz svojih domova tokom krvavog grčko-turskog sukoba na Kipru 1974. Do danas se nisu vratili kući. Hasan je vlasnik čuvene taverne na obali mora. I dalje sanja trenutak kada će se vratiti u rodno mesto.
I love Larnaca because I born in there. 17 years I live in Larnaca. I remember all my life, 17 years in Larnaca. Sometimes sad, sometimes happy. I go now. I'm looking my houses. I remind when I was a child. I playing the game. I see everywhere. I'm very happy, but I want a peace now because many mothers is crying. 1974. Many people has died. Many child has died. Stop the war.
Neko sanja Larnaku, a neko brda iznad Podeljene Nikozije. Jednog od njih sreli smo tokom posete porodici Todorović, koja živi i radi na Kipru.
Dobrodošli si. Ajde, dobroveče.
Ajde živjeli.
Ajde živjeli. Ovo je papos moj paš.
Srpine.
Dobro.
Pomost paša cane. Paša. Sa stadovima?
Jesi bio u Beogradu? Jesi.
Da.
I šta ti se najviše svidelo? Ruski?
Ruski car.
Ruski je car.
Če do Vasiljangu imame?
Oplenac.
Oplenac and Ajo Savac.
I Sveti Sava crkva.
Da.
To je ostalo mom paši ovako u posebnom sećanju.
Είμαι από την κατεχόμενη Αγίο Γεώργιον της Κερίνιας και που έγινε η πρώτη εισβολή. Το 1974 από το βράδυ βγήκαν στο χωριό μας οι Τούρκοι και σκοτώσαν από την οικογένεια μας 15 και έχουμε και 2 αγνοούμενους. Μετά το 1974 είμαστε εδώ στο Στρόβολο και πήγαμε πάνω στα βουνά στο Τρόδος Mountains, because ήταν πιο ήσυχα εκεί. Ναι, ήταν πιο ήσυχοι και φοβόμασταν να μην μας σκοτώσουν οι Τούρκοι. Μάθαμε ότι σκοτώσαν πάρα πολύ κόσμο. Μετά από το Τρόδος έπρεπε να έρθουμε Λευκοσία και μείναμε Λευκοσία. Μείναμε μέσα σε παράγκες. Η οικογένεια μου. Ήταν 4 τετραγωνικά μέτρα και μέναμε 5 άτομα. Μετά η ζωή επανέρχισε κανονικά.
Iako se izbjegli i nakon 40 godina nisu vratili svojim domovima, stanje na ostrvu je mirno. Granica je otvorena za prolaz ljudi i robe. Kipar je jedina članica Europske unije podeljena ratnom linijom razdvajanja. Ona prolazi i kroz glavni grad Nikoziju. U starom gradskom jezgru prašina prekriva davno napuštene kuće i lokale onih koji su izbjegli na drugu stranu. Liniju razdvajanja kontrolišu Ujedinjene nacije. Nekadašnja vazdušna luka danas je sedište misije UN-a. Na čelu plavih šlemova, među kojima su Srbi, Mađari i Slovaci, nalazi se jedan general iz Kine.
You know, Cyprus is a beautiful island, and then I believe, and it's true to say, Cyprus is a paradise island. But it's unfortunately, in 1974, after the Turkish intervention, the islands and beautiful islands has been divided and into two parts, and you can see, you know, the buffer zone started here from the east and through the whole island to the west, and the buffer zone lasts 180 kilometers long. The former Yugoslavia was one of the very active player in the UN peacekeeping operations in even 1960 to 1970. What I'm happy to see, you know, and the Serbian military got involved in this mission in 2010.
General nam je priznao da je poput mnogih sunarodnika rastao uz jugoslovenske ratne filmove i da ima omiljenog glumca s naših prostora.
After, you know, watch the movies, and I mean, and we got a very deep impressions in how the Yugoslavia military fought the Nazis in 1940s, and from that time on, I had a dream, and someday I would visit this beautiful country, and where, you know, the military are so professional, so brave.
Ovaj ljubazni kineski general obezbedio je slovačkog oficira koji će nam otkriti tajne ove baze i njenu burnu istoriju.
Please follow me, I will show you some pieces of amphitheater history. The main hall, the HQ. On my right side, you can see roll of honor, remembering those who died in the names of the peace in amphitheater. And also in the main hall, you can see photographs and pictures from the daily life of amphicep conducting their duties. For example, you can see amphicep Finnish soldiers in May '64 cycling to Nicosia from Dhekelia, which was a distance over 190 kilometers, or Irish troops escorting Turkish Cypriots in '64 from the area of Famagusta that had been at that time under fire. Here you can see so-called Green Line in the old town of Nicosia. And also a picture of UN flight at the time managed by Royal Air Force. Now at the present the unflight is from Argentina. Okay, on our right side now, behind the trees, you can see a complex of buildings which are good offices where the negotiation for Cyprus reunifications are held. After Second World War, this area was the main terminal area for the international airfield. We are driving on the taxiway of Old Nicosia Airfield. This is the short runway we just crossed. And we are moving to the, let's say, old terminal, but at the time it was a new terminal built for the purpose of international airfield. Behind me, you can see the Nicosia Airfield Terminal building. The terminal was designed by German architect Arch Dorsch and was built in '68. The red ribbon for the opening was cut by President Makarios. The terminal was very high-tech building at that time. As the doors were opening by the pressure, the floor was made from the rubber from Pirelli, which is now producer of Formula One tires. It was used just to make the terminal as much comfortable as possible. There was 200 seats in the waiting area and 28 in VIP zone. You can find all modern facilities in the terminal as you will find in today's terminal. Means it was the telegraph there, the postal office, the medical center, the duty-free shop. On the walls, if you look inside, you will see a lot of posters. One of them is advertisement for the best holiday reason at that time, which was Varosha, now known as a ghost town. Now you can see the main entrance point to Nicosia airfield. It was called Morphu Road because it's connected Nicosia and Morphu, which is on the other side. You can see the road on the side with the street lamps, and especially those squares you can see on the sides of the roads. Those were fountains. Altogether there were 10 fountains, just sparkling water as you enter the airfield. Let's speak about the history of Amphiship and the conflict itself a bit now. The Amphiship was established in March 64, so it means it's 50th year anniversary this year. It was established to prevent recurrence of fighting between two communities, Turkish Cypriot and Greek Cypriot, which erupted in 63 in December when Green Line was created. Green Line is a line separating the two communities in the walled town of Old Nicosia. In 74, Turks intervened the island or invade, depends on point of view, which side you are speaking of. And as you can see the mountains, their planes just overflew the mountains and bring paratroopers to this area. Unfortunately for them, the first plane missed the landing zone and tried to turn. As this maneuver confused the rest of the planes, the paratroopers were dropped on the wrong spot, so they landed around 5 to 8 kilometers in that direction and tried to reach this place. As they were there, the Greek defense was able to form on the hill there. You can see there is a still position, and also at the airfield. Actually, they were on the top of this building. It was the 20 July 74. On 22nd July, during the night, Greek launched operation called Niki, which consists of commandos from Crete, and they were trying to bring them here by Noratras plains and Old Dakotas. But the schedule for the plane was so tight that they were not able to start as they planned. So just 10 planes started and start their way to island of Cyprus during the night. The guards at the airfield were not aware of this, so they shot down by friendly fire first 3 planes, and just one survivor was there. When they realized that they are their own troops, they let the rest landing. So the Greek commandos were able to defend the terminal here, which at the time was full of passengers. Also, UN was involved in this conflict. As you can see, those buildings there, it was the previous old UN camp. And the trees behind the tree line there, the tall one, that was the point where Turkish forces were able to get. So imagine Turks there, Greeks defense here and UN in the middle.
U neposrednoj blizini aerodroma Duhova nalazi se i ostatak nekada najmodernije flote kiparskog avioprevoznika.
This is one of 4 Cyprus Airways planes type Trident Sunjet. Trident because of the 3 engines in the back, as you can see. The plane was destroyed during the 74 conflict. As you can see, holes in the cockpit, the avionics was destroyed. But the same type of plane was on the runway with engine malfunction, full of passengers. So the technician removed the engines from this plane, fixed it into another one. That one was able to flew up with the passengers. This one stayed here. Actually, this plane was quite fast plane at that time, as the flying time with good tailwind from London to Nicosia was just 3 hours and 15 minutes, which is actually flying time from Larnaca to Vienna.
I dok avetinski pusti hodnici aerodroma i dalje podsjećaju na davnašnji rat, par kilometara dalje u sredini kampa Ujedinjenih nacija radi jedna žena iz Vladičinog Hana. Zvezdana Mitić je odgovorna za snabdevanje cele misije plavih šlemova na Kipru.
Good morning everybody!
Good morning.
Good morning. Na Kipru zato što je izuzetno mala misija i mi imamo u prosjeku negde oko 836 vojnika koji dobijaju hranu od nas. Svi dolaze ovde sredom, četvrtkom i petkom. Sad ću vam pokazati magazin gde se nalazi naša hrana. I kao što sam vam rekla ranije u kancelariji, bez obzira da li smo na Kipru ili smo u Sudanu ili smo u nekoj drugoj misiji, recimo u Liberiji, vojnici dobijaju isti kvalitet hrane. Panteli će vam pokazati kad odemo u magazinu, on će izabrati par sastojaka. They're aware that we're coming, right?
Yes.
This is already picked up for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's ready.
Evo, kao što ste vidjeli, ovo je hrana koju će vojnici sutra preuzeti. Kao što sam rekla, sutra je sreda i onda oni dolaze u magazin i preuzimaju ovu hranu. Ovo je za Argentince koji se nalaze u sektoru 1. Ovo je za sektor 2 gde su uglavnom Britanci. Ovo je, samo da pogledam ovde, Hankon, znači ovo je za jedinicu iz Mađarske koja je u sektoru 4 i Slavko na waiting collection, ovo je mleko. Is this just a milk?
Yes.
Just
for the CGS?
No, for different sections.
For different sections,
Yeah.
okay. Znači ovo je samo mleko koje će se poslati u sektoru 4. Za vašu informaciju trebam da vam kažem da naši vojnici posebno vole mleko i kad sam bila u poseti u Pili, oni obožavaju mleko i kažu da količina mleka koje dobijaju nije dovoljna i voće. To je nešto tipično što se u Srbiji dosta jede, recimo mlečni proizvodi i voće i normalno meso, ali dobili smo mali complain da kao nije dovoljno mleka, tako da radimo na tome da oni uvek dobiju više mleka.
Jedan od kampova gde je veća potrošnja mleka je i baza Sent Ištvan. Ovde srpski vojnici čuvaju mir sa kolegama iz Mađarske. U ovom trenutku jedan od naših ljudi polaže ispit iz poznavanja misije.
Kao što vidite, saobraćaj se odvija na levoj strani puta, što je nama malo u početku bilo neobično i bilo nam je potrebno možda nekih 5 do 6 dana da se previknemo na takav režim vožnje. Inače, sve ostalo je isto kao kod nas.
This old village is the old Turkish village. Name is Petrofani. All citizens is lost in the bar.
Pogled sa kapele Sveta Marina pruža se do polovine ovog mediteranskog ostrva. Odavde se vide prošlost, sadašnjost i budućnost Kipra. U ikonama crkve, udaljenim džamijama, vetrogeneratorima i drevnim rimskim drumovima. Po povratku u bazu domaćin nam je bio kapetan Laslo Barkanj. Objasnio nam je kako izgleda život i rad u ovom kampu. Barkanj nam otkriva da je odrastao uz jugoslovenske zvezde sporta.
I remember when I was a children, we seeing the former Yugoslavian channel is TV Novi Sad, and I remember because I like the sports, football sports, and all ball games activities and ball sports, and many times we seeing the football matches, basketball matches, for example, Hajduk Split, for example, Partizan Belgrade and Zvezda football matches on the television Novi Sad channel.
I dok se u Barkanjevoj kancelariji nalazi grb fudbalskog kluba iz večitog grada, 10 metara dalje, zid susedne zgrade krasi naš hram iz Beograda. Naš vodič kroz bazu St. Ištvan bio je jedan specijalac iz Pančeva.
Dobrodošli, ja stari vojnik prve klase Pomnić Dejan iz specijalne brigade Vojske Srbije. Nalazite se u kampu St. Ištvan, UM pozicija 104. U ovom kampu se nalazi prvi vod iz sektora 4, mađarski kontingent u kome se nalazi i naših 6 pripadnika srpske patrole. Generalno mi ovdje izvršavamo zadatke u zoni razdvajanja i trudimo se da držimo status quo koji je na snazi od 1974. godine. Kao što vidite, ovdje su vozila koje mi koristimo u izvršenju zadataka ovdje u okviru misije. To su patrolna vozila, pick-upovi, Isuzu, Toyota, Chevrolet. Ovdje je NCO mess room, restoran u kome se hranimo. Generalno kuhinja je u principu mađarska najviše i tu i tamo se provuku neka internacionalna jela, ali generalno mađarska kuhinja. Hoćete, može pogledati unutra kako izgleda, da vidite, sve je to lepo pristojno. Hi guys, you it Vajo?
Thank you.
How are you? I'm sorry to interrupt you. This is our TV crew from Serbia.
Hello.
They're making a TV show about a mission on Cyprus,
TV.
and just want to see the NCO mess room. I'm sorry to interrupt you with a meal. They just want to see briefly,
Okay.
and after we're leaving. Okay. You it Vajo, see you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hvala.
Yeah, mogu vam pokažem još ovdje što imamo Fort Crazy, mali klub za opuštanje. Što su upale svetla malo. Što je jedan mali klub koji možemo koristiti kad smo slobodni, u principu kad smo off. Stoni fudbal, malo bilijar, može se posediti, se popije neki sokić, Coca-Colici, tako nešto, ima neki slatkiša, u principu uvek. Tako da eto, za neki mali relaks i opuštanje kada smo slobodni. Ok, idemo sada prema objektima gde su smešteni pripadnici srpskog dela, srpske patrole koje se nalazi ovde u okviru mađarskog kontingenta. Hi. You run away. Na kraju ulice se nalazi kontejner gde su smešteni pripadnici naše patrole, 6 članova srpske patrole u okviru mađarskog kontingenta koji se nalaze u misiji na Kipru. U ova 2 kontejnera u 6 prostorija su smešteni pripadnici naše patrole. Pripadnici naše patrole, stari vodnik prve klase Nikolić Ivica, zastavnik Dalibor Jovanović, stari vodnik prve klase Saša Stanislavljević i stari vodnik prve klase Branimir Manić. Fali nam još jedan pripadnik, stari vodnik prve klase Dušan Pavličević, koji trenutno nalazi u patroli u zoni razdvajanja.
Odlično se slažemo, znamo se već nekih 5-6 meseci, počevši od decembra meseca kad je krenuo izbor, pa sve do sada, evo ovdje smo skoro 2 meseca u misiji. Bitno je, znači, mi smo svesni toga da moramo da se držimo zajedno, nas je ovdje 6, ostalih, što kaže 40, ne znam tačno koliko, su mađarski pripadnici, tako da mi moramo da se držimo zajedno i nema nikakvih prepirki, nema nikakvih problema, bar za sada, i ne vidim da će biti. Svi smo izuzetno korektni, ozbiljni ljudi, porodični ljudi, što je vrlo bitno za ovaj posao. Tako da što se toga tiče, za sad nema problema.
Malo je nama nelogično bilo ovde, došli smo, rekli smo da je to selo, kad smo došli ovde vidjeli ste i sami možda da to nije baš klasično selo, jeste okolo ima farmi i svega, ali su kuće kao na Dedinju. Znači, eto, to je možda...
Definitivno je upravo, da je to možda najjači utisak.
Mi smatrali to selo kao kod nas, nešto drugačije, međutim...
Standard ovde ljudi je mnogo jači nego kod nas u Srbiji i to nas je na prvi pogled možda iznenadilo malo, možda i nije, ali kad pogledate svako dvorište, što kaže, kakve su kuće, koliko auta ima, koje auta voze, šta rade i tako dalje, drugačiji mentalitet, ljudi drugačije sve.
A kako izgleda kad sednete za volan, a sve se dešava kontrolodno?
Prvi put kad sednete za volan, možda prvi put, drugi put je malo čudno, međutim, verujte mi, meni bi bilo čudno da se vratim u Srbiji da vozim. Posle mesec i po dana meni je to sasvim normalno, ne razmišljam o tome.
Evo ga, I Dušan Pavličević, stari vodnik prve klase, vraća se posle položenog ispita. Uspešno si realizovao to, jesi, ja?
Gotovo.
Sestam, vrate.
Bravo.
Ne spominji, aja napu.
Bravo, majstre.
Bio je to mukotrpan test, ispit. Borili smo se do posljednjeg daha.
Žestoka borba, žestoka borba.
Pred mukotrpnim testom ne nalaze se samo plavi šlemovi na Kipru, već i svi njegovi žitelji. Iako žele mir, različito gledaju na budućnost ostrva.
Έχουμε βαθιές διαφορές με τους Τούρκους. Ξεκινά από την Οθωμανική Αυτοκρατορία, όπως όλα τα Βαλκάνια, Σερβία, Μαυροβούνιο, που ήταν Οθωμανικά η Αυτοκρατορία, έτσι και εμείς. Και αν και προσπαθούμε να κάνουμε ειρήνη, οι Τούρκοι είναι δυνατοί. Οι Τούρκοι είναι δυνατοί γιατί είναι πίσω τους η Τουρκία που είναι υπερδύναμη στην περιοχή και θα θέλουν όλα δικά τους. Θέλουν να καταλάβουν όλη την Κύπρο. Εμείς έδειξαμε την καλή διάθεση, ανοίξαν τα σύνορα το 2004 και ήταν όλα δωρεάν για τους Τούρκους, ιατροφαρμακευτική περίθαψη και δωρεάν παιδεία, τα πάντα. Εδώ έβαλαμε τους στην Ευρώπη χωρίς κανέναν κόστος και το κόστος είχαμε το εμείς. Και δείξαμε καλή θέληση ότι θέλουμε να λύσουμε το Κυπριακό, έστω με ομοσπονδία, και αυτοί θέλουν τα πάντα.
Before nearly 60 years ago, my grandfather, my family is lived in Greek peoples together, friends and joy. But you know, after 74 is two sides, north and south. I'm getting married. I have 2 children and 5 grandchildren. I want a peace and Greek peoples and Turkish peoples together live and only one Cyprus come to peace. I wish.
İki damla yaş dökülürse gözlerinden, sirilme sakın.